Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to the Donghua family channel, where we analyze and summarize the most exciting developments in the world of Donghua and Manhua. Picking up after the events of episode 155 of A Record of a Mortal's Journey to Immortality, thanks to the soul-nourishing wood pearl, Hanli was able to smoothly cultivate both the Great Development Art and the Azure Essence Sword Art. Immediately after, he began preparations to break through to the nascent soul realm. Hanli used the green liquid to accelerate the growth of the Spirit Eye tree. After just a few months, a sapling had sprouted, but it was estimated that it would still need over 20 years to fully mature. He was in no hurry, as cultivating to the nascent soul realm was a long journey, and he had the spirit stabilizing pill to assist him. He smiled to himself, recalling how he had obtained the Spirit Eye tree from the young man in black robes, with the goal of concocting Bright Sight Spirit Water. This would grant him the Bright Sight Spirit Eye, a powerful ability that provides a decisive advantage in magical combat due to its superior spiritual sense. At the same time, Hanli diligently practiced his alchemy skills, preparing to craft a precious pill from the 9-curved spirit ginseng. In the alchemy room of his cave residence, he used a green core fire to refine the medicinal ingredients in a small, silver-white cauldron floating within a formation. When the fragrance of the pill filled the air, he was overjoyed. After many failures, he had finally succeeded in refining a milky white 9-curved spirit ginseng pill. He carefully stored it, knowing that if this attempt had failed, other rare ingredients like the agate horn and companion demon grass would have been depleted. As for the 9-curved spirit ginseng itself, he wasn't too worried because he only took a small portion each time and used diluted green liquid to help it recover its essence. 6 years passed. Hanli had mastered the 4th layer of the Great Development Art, greatly enhancing his spiritual sense, and had also reached the 9th layer grand completion of the Azure Essence Sword Art, officially stepping into the false core stage. With his pills and cultivation arts ready, he prepared for his nascent soul formation. However, he did not rush. He left his cave residence and found a serene spiritual vein in the Cloud Dream Mountains to calm his mind. There, he reflected on his entire life, from his childhood to his first steps on the path of cultivation, allowing his mental state to reach its absolute peak. A month later, he returned to his cave, instructed Silvermoon to guard it vigilantly, and entered seclusion, activating multiple layers of restrictive formations to ensure he would not be disturbed. Meanwhile, the female cultivator with the surname Mo, a late-stage Foundation establishment cultivator, was facing immense pressure from her clan to marry a man with the surname Gon. Unwilling, she tried every means to delay it, hoping to form her golden core and escape the engagement. However, time was not on her side. To avoid the man, she took on a mission at the herb garden, the very place Hanli was supposedly in charge of. Although she had once suspected Hanli of hiding his cultivation level after the sword trial assembly, after observing his simple, reclusive life for over 20 years, she dismissed her suspicions, believing him to be just an ordinary chi refining disciple. While flying towards the herb garden, still more than 10 miles away, the Mo woman suddenly felt a terrifying pressure and a chaotic surge of spiritual energy that nearly knocked her off her magical artifact. After stabilizing herself, she was stunned to see the sky filled with a vast, brilliant spectral light, containing pure heaven and earth spiritual chi that stretched out endlessly. This heaven-shaking phenomenon was noticed not only by her, but by thousands of falling cloud sect cultivators within a 100-mile radius. Chi-refining cultivators were crushed by the pressure, struggling to breathe, while Foundation establishment cultivators were shocked but managed to remain calm. Even cultivators from other sects thousands of miles away could sense this tremor, their hearts filled with complex emotions. Heavens! What is happening? The Mo woman muttered, her eyes wide in disbelief. On the main peak of the falling cloud sect, a silver-haired elder who was recuperating immediately left his cave residence. Standing on a large boulder, he looked towards Hanli's cave with a complicated expression. A middle-aged man with the surname Lu flew to his side, and they both confirmed that this was the sign of nascent soul formation, and it had reached its final stage. They suspected it was a rogue cultivator who had snuck into the Cloud Dream Mountains to take advantage of its rich spiritual energy. The elder decided not to interfere, as the heart demon was the final trial, and if this person succeeded, establishing a good relationship would be far more beneficial than creating an enemy. Above Han Li's cave, the spiritual light grew denser, condensing into a five-colored river of light. A colossal sphere of light formed, and after a loud clap of thunder, a pillar of azure light shot up from the cave. The sphere eventually condensed into a transparent, fist-sized bead containing astonishing spiritual energy before transforming into a multicolored cloud and burrowing into the mountain. All phenomena vanished, and the sky returned to normal. Suddenly, a dragon's roar echoed from within the mountain, followed by 100-jong-tall phantom of a man, radiating an awe-inspiring four-colored light. This phantom forced low-level cultivators to their knees, while even high-level cultivators trembled, unable to resist its might. After a light chuckle, the phantom dissolved into specks of light, leaving everyone stunned. Inside the quiet chamber, Han Li sat cross-legged. A miniature nascent soul, identical to him, appeared above his head, played for a moment, and then merged back into his body. When he opened his eyes, Han Li's face showed a mixture of joy and wonder as he confirmed his successful breakthrough. He left the chamber and was respectfully congratulated by Silvermoon, who now truly acknowledged him as her master. Han Li calmly replied, "It seems that only now does Taoist friend Silvermoon truly accept me. But that's normal. If I couldn't form a nascent soul, how could you be expected to genuinely submit?" Outside, over 1,000 falling cloud sect cultivators were buzzing with discussion about the heavenly omen. The Mo woman stood in the crowd, her heart filled with suspicion that this event was related to Han Li. A group of core formation cultivators led by an elder named Feng arrived, declared the area a forbidden zone, and ordered everyone to disperse. They questioned the Mo woman about the herb garden and learned that Han Li was absent. Upon hearing mention of the sword trial assembly, they began to suspect that Han Li himself was the one who broke through, however unbelievable it seemed. Just then, the silver-haired elder, Trin Thien Khan, and the middle-aged man Lu appeared, ordering the core formation cultivators to leave. Before departing, the Mo woman glanced back at the herb garden, her mind in turmoil. It's unbelievable. The one who formed a nascent soul was actually that Han Li. In the cave, as Han Li and Silvermoon were talking, Trin Thien Khan's voice called out from outside. "This junior is Trin Thien Khan of the Falling Cloud sect. Congratulations, Taoist friend, on successfully forming your nascent soul. I wonder if my martial brother and I might be allowed to enter for a brief visit." Thank you for watching this video from Donghua family. Don't forget to like and leave a comment to give the channel more motivation to release new content. Goodbye, and see you again soon.